Hey friends, welcome back to Jenny Food and My Kitchen. Today we are talking bake sale. Little girl has a bake sale at her school tomorrow, which of course means that I have to make something for that bake sale. As I was going through recipes, I remembered my good friend Hope over at Hope's Homemade Kitchen made a recipe earlier this summer for Scotcheroos, which if you've never tried, they're a wonderful Midwest treat that is like a Rice Krispie elevated with peanut butter, butterscotch, and chocolate. So I'm gonna make Hope's recipe that she has tweaked, and I'm taking those little squares of goodness to the bake sale tomorrow. Let's make these. All right, friends, let's talk ingredients. First of all, we have our Rice Krispie cereal, of course. Now, the original recipe called for 6 cups, and Hope took it down to 5 cups, and I totally agree with her because a lot of times, like for no-bake cookies or no-bake desserts and stuff, I just find that a lot of times they're a little dry, and so if you go ahead and you bring that ingredient down just a little bit, like 5 cups instead of 6, it will make your treats to turn out nice and moist and so good. And then we're going to use some peanut butter, some sugar, some light corn syrup, and of course butterscotch and regular chocolate chip cookies, and a little bit of Pam spray because you know me, I hate to fight a pan. All right, in this pan, I am going to go ahead and I am going to add our 1 cup sugar. I just have a half cup. All my other measuring cups are in the dishwasher. So we are going to add 1 cup of sugar. And then I am just going to give that cup a little bit of a spray and use to get my corn syrup out. And then we are going to add 1 cup of corn syrup. Now, Hope says that you do not want to bring this to a full boil, that just when you see it start to bubble on the edges, then you want to go ahead and turn it off. We just want to kind of let this all melt. Once you see bubbles form on the edges and you can see that the sugar is melted, then we're going to take this off the heat and add our peanut butter and our Rice Krispies right into that. So we've got her all mixed together. We'll just wait for those bubbles to appear at the edges. All right, I am starting to see this bubble and boil a little bit. I think my pot's a little bit wider. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off because it is warm enough. And then I'm going to add 1 cup of peanut butter. There's half a cup and 1 cup right there. We will just mix that in until it's all melted and well combined. All right, there's 2 cups, there's 4 cups, and 5 cups. So I am just going to go ahead and I'm going to mix this all around and get all of that peanut butter goodness into our Rice Krispie cereal. This is definitely one you kind of have to, I can see that you have to act quickly. All right, we will spray our pan and get these into the bottom of our pan. I'm just going to spray this pan. Now, this is pan number 2 because apparently I forgot to hit record the first time round. So it's a good thing I was making 2 pans anyways. We're just going to put that warm mixture right in the pan. Hope says just spray your hands with a little bit of spray, which I agree. That's a little sticky. and then just press. It's a little warm, but it's not bad. Press that into the bottom of your pan, just like that. All right, that is all pressed into our pan. I mean, this could not be any easier. And actually, I think this is a little bit quicker and not quite as sticky as Rice Krispie Treats. Now, I love a good Rice Krispie Treat. My husband makes the best because he always puts extra marshmallow in his. But this is a little bit easier than Rice Krispie Treats, I think. These are coming together so fast. The only thing we have left to do is to go ahead and melt these chocolate chip and butterscotch chips together. Now I'm going to melt all of this. Hope says you can do it in a bowl in a microwave, which works great. Since I have 2 batches, I'm going to melt all of this together in a sauce pot on the stove and then dump and spread. Let those cool, and then we will cut them up. So we'll be right back. All right, as you can see, that is just about melted. So we're gonna go ahead and take that over and start to spread it. All right, I've got this mix all melted. Now it looks to be a little bit, maybe more than a cup a piece. So I'm just gonna drizzle on some of that on each of these pans and try to make it as even as I can. Boy, if I had known how easy these were, I'd have made them way before today. I can't believe this is my first time making these. All right, now I'm just going to use my spatula and just kind of spread evenly all over these. And then we will let them cool and cut them and wrap them for the bake sale. Oh, this smells so good. That butterscotch mixed with the chocolate. Yes, please. That looks so good. And it smells absolutely wonderful. All right, friends, that is so easy. I am in awe of how simple and easy these are. But yet, it's been a while since I've had one of these, but I know they are delicious. And like I said, they're just a little bit more elevated than a regular Rice Krispie treat. All right, we'll scrape this out, let them cool. All right, that looks like everybody get all of that last little chocolate bit in there. And then we're good. We'll let these cool. We'll cut them, wrap them. And that was not that hard. That was very easy. Thank you to Hope. We'll be back with a cut and a taste. But I just want to say, go ahead and check out Hope's Homemade Kitchen. She makes step-by-step recipes that are very delicious and easy to follow. She's a wonderful teacher in the kitchen, so give her some love. All right, friends, it's the moment of truth. Now, I am going to cut these a little bigger since it is a bake sale. I've been letting these cool for an hour, and I think I'm just going to cut 12 out of the pan. So down the middle, split those. Split that where that's cold. And then I'm going to cut this in 3 parts on the end. That's my taster. All right, let's give these a taste. I feel like the first one is always the hardest to get out. Ooh. So that is what those look like. Since I can only have one, the rest of these are going in a sale. And I will let little girl have a tiny bit. And the papa have the other one. I'll test this little piece and we'll see. That is so good. It's the butterscotch. It kind of like ties that peanut butter and chocolate together in a way that's, Friends, these are good. If you have a bake sale, or if you have to make a treat for a bunch of kids, these are not only easy, but they are delicious. Thanks again, Hope, for the recipe. As always, friends, thank you for your support. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, like, leave me a comment of whether or not this is something that you've ever had or that you're going to try. Thank you for your support. I love you, friends. Bye for now. Really super good.